things are crazy when you surrounded by like the people that just be sitting there like they just be watching like they crazy. Yo, you know, was real growing up. You would hear people say that all the time, like there's watchers. Like people just be watching. They're just sitting there. They even had a song, "Why Does It Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me?" And that's real. I wish I could make that up. You can't make it up. It's like a mental illness. People will sit there, they'll watch you. Oh man, y'all gotta be safe out here, man, because the world is something else. The world is worlding right now, baby. The world is worlding. The world is worlding right now, man. Yo, shout out to everybody from the style that be jumping on and showing love. Everybody from all over the world, to be honest with you. I know I'll be coming out in the dark and talking to y'all outside every now and again. That's because, you know, I'm trying to be a little incognito. It's rough because, you know, every now and again you get you get the Willie Watchers that just be they be on it though. It's crazy. You know, the world that we in right now, man, the things that people got going on, the music that's dropping, the entertainment that's popping is wonderful, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really a good thing when you see people that's able to really get their feet wet when it comes to like entertainment, get their feet wet when it comes to like dropping new music. You know, it's a really good thing when you get to see that. But when you get to be a part of it, man, what a better way. You know what I mean? Usually, sometimes I play some music. Ugh, I gotta get some royalty free music. I guess I could play my own joints. You know what I mean? But I'm outside right now. I'm outside where it's dark at. Little light, not too much. Still, you can see the kids running around outside. You know what I mean? The kids make everything better. The world is better when you see the young ones out playing, running around and doing stuff outside. It makes life worthwhile, you know? Yeah. Yo, I want to talk about your guy, but they straight up just like yanking people. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing negative to say about nobody. That's number one. But I really wanted to say something about the guy who got smoked, but and here it is. The funny thing is that could reference anybody the way the world is right now, man. The way things are going all over the world with whoever, wherever, it's just tough. So rest in peace to everybody out there, but to that guy, that one guy, you know what I mean? Things just got really it really went a whole nother way, man. You know, you hear people losing their jobs and all kind of stuff is going on, man. It's real. It's real in the field right now. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta stay connected in some kind of way. I was saying that yesterday. It's rough out here because you got people that do stuff that just don't make sense. Like you'll have people, you know, they'll be calling the popo on you because you minding your business, and they should be doing stuff to people who's not minding their business. But the truth is, they're not minding their business. So it makes it real. It makes it rough, and you can't really like get to where you're supposed to be at in your thought because, you know what I'm saying? They just not minding theirs, and you minding yours. But life is real. Life is real. I see your girl Cardi B got some new music. That joint is popping. I like her stuff, B. You know, I always be asking, yo, who dropping out something new? And it's always the young ladies from the BX. that be holding it down. Brooklyn, we need some new stuff. I'm telling you, we need new everything. R&B, gospel, hip hop. I mean, it's a call for music right now, y'all. They stepping on us. Them dudes from uptown, you know. Your man from uptown, your man from uptown. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in your boy from uptown, man. I wouldn't be expecting in 2025 for your man to be going through what he going through. You know what I mean? But I don't really, I can't say I know another uptown dude going through that, man. I see a lot of people when they hit a certain age that things like that happen. I think like it's the sugar. If anybody know what I'm talking about, that type two will do you wrong. Like people be thinking like these guys, but they be talking, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? So I'm telling everybody, every once in a while, make sure you working out. Whatever you do, hit the gym. If you can't hit the gym, get you something for your crib, like a walk pad, a stationary bike. Keep your body just like moving. You don't gotta be doing something crazy. You could do those apps. I do those apps too. You know what I mean? I wake up in the morning, I get on I get on my TV, hit the app, 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. It's essential, man. It's something once you get to a certain age, when you got a lot of stuff. People, it's funny because when I was growing up, people would say those same things to me. When you got your youth, you could do a whole bunch, man. Because once you start getting older, you start be feeling the aches and the pains. And the aches and the pains is one thing. When you're looking at the people from the 1900s, when you're looking at the dudes who right now they got gray hair, they was fly. They still think they fly. They say stuff like, and I never got why these guys would be like, pause. What's the purpose in that? You felt like you said something out of pocket, and then you go with that so you could point it out. You point it out a little bit more. Oh, pause. What the fuck? Like, that don't even make sense. You know what I mean? But I mean, I want to talk freely, but I'm seeing that you can't talk freely anymore. Something happened with the world where freedom of the way you talk, and it's weird because that's how we get paid. How about that? We literally get paid from freedom of speech, right? You become an artist. You become an artist. You a poet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to like really stifle you. Somebody trying to really hold you back. How that makes sense? Especially from words. The words that we use, that we live by. You know what I'm saying? But talking about your man from uptown, man, that's just wow. It's really wild, but it's creepy wild. It's not even wild like, oh wow. Nah, it's creepy wild. It's like damn. How this happened to he called himself an OG. How this happened to him is crazy. Cause for me it's like when when you see other people in the world going through what they going through, right? When you literally see other people, like it's not just this guy, it's other people going through what they going through. And that's where it's really at for me. Like I see other people, I'm seeing other people that's just really right now they can't put the sentence together. And maybe y'all think that's me right now. I don't know. But that type two really is you gotta be careful, man. Y'all gotta take care of yourself. I'm gonna say that to you again. You really gotta take care of yourself. That type two knocking people out the box. It's knocking people out the box. People losing their teeth, their gums, all that. People losing limbs out here. It's rough, you know. When I was young, it used to be like, it's hard out here for a pimp. Now the pimps ain't even pimping. The pimps ain't even pimping. Man, I don't mean to laugh, but that's real talk. The pimps ain't pimping, baby. Things have changed. It's a true it's a true it's a true change moment right now, baby. It's really something different. You know what I mean? It's really out this world. You know? Checking out my guy from uptown, that uptown. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to ruffle. I don't want to put somebody panties in a bunch. That's the only thing that really happens, right? Somebody panties go in a bunch because they be upset you said something about their idol, you know. So I try not to. I really try not to, you know, say too many names to hurt anybody's feelings. So I see like one time before somebody's feelings really got hurt, and I mean like, oh boy, did they get hurt? They started crying. Hold on, let me get my ass from over here. I'll do something right there. Let me make a move. When you're outside, you gotta run around. I'm in the streets. I was at the gym. And you know, once you leave out the gym, you gotta keep it moving, keep your heart pumping. Those palpitations. Time. Oh, okay. Church is in motion. Church. It's a little better. Still can't see me. I'm still out here in the dark. That's what it is when you on your. They say you got 5,000 acres. I don't know. I don't got that many acres. So anyway, listen. So yo, whoever dropping that music out there, keep dropping that music. I'm telling you, it's good to hear. It's good to hear some new music every once in a while. I love to see the videos. Once y'all keep drop your videos and stay focused, man. It's hard out here for a pimp that's pimping. Yo, so 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 I could get on track. Let me get on track with this live I'm doing right now. Shout out to everybody all over the world that's just doing what they doing. I want you to know right now, I got nothing but love for you. You keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on motivating yourself. Keep on holding yourself down because that's beautiful. You know what I mean? A lot of people out there, they just be talking about a whole bunch of other stuff that just really sometimes it makes sense, but a lot of times it just don't make no sense at all. You know what I mean? So y'all just keep on doing what y'all doing and holding it down and representing. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to your man from uptown. I'm not gonna say his name. If you don't know who he is, too bad. And he was talking about this other dude. And I was like, yo, it's weird to me that, you know, you be like, oh yeah, I'm the OG. Everybody was following me. Everybody wanted to do what I was doing out in the streets. But in real life, you didn't even want to be in the streets. That's why you was doing what you was doing, so you could get out of the streets. But you keep trying to glorify stuff like the streets is the way to go. Like, oh yeah, what was going on in the streets? You know, I was doing XYZ outside. I was outside and I was doing this, that, and the third, but you ain't want to be out there. Right? Think about that. Put it in perspective. Your man keep talking about how he was outside and he was in the streets, but he didn't want to be in the streets. He didn't want to be in the streets. That's why he got together created a legitimate business and got itself out the streets. So why do you keep, you know, glorifying it? Why do you keep saying, oh, this person is or was a sucker because they didn't participate in street life the way you participated in street life? And the fact of the matter is, you didn't even want to be out there. You didn't want to be in the streets, man. So you should really stop that. You should start. I would glorify more the fact that y'all started this business. The business flourished. Y'all took the business to the next level. Y'all made it happen, right? Think about how many more blessings you'll get when you start talking like that. When you actually start pushing like, yo, we really, really, you know, turned our lives around. We really turned our lives around. We used to be outside. Yeah, we used to be those people that was doing some wild stuff. But the reality is y'all got out of that and y'all went over to something different, something new, something fresh, right? And the freshness is where you at right now. Fresh, being dope. But instead, you keep pushing the fake street part. Yo, man, we was on the street. And then you say street and your teeth, bop. So y'all know who I'm talking about. So you be like, yeah, we was out there, we was in the street. And you know, we did, well, we really did. And then somebody will come, the person who you talking about, they'll debunk that story. They'll be like, nah, man, we ain't never did that. Not with this guy, he lying. You be like, oh, man. And then it goes from, y'all was really doing something outside in the street to like, oh, y'all wasn't really doing nothing. Y'all really stop it. Stop it. I'll tell you fast, I was raised in the church. I love everything about the church atmosphere. Like people would try to be like, oh yeah, you know, the church ain't where it's at. The church is where it's at. A lot of people are alive today because of the church. There's a lot of people right now, no BS, that's able to talk to you today in 2025 because somebody prayed for them and because there was a building for them to be in, which was the church building. And that's not even a joke. There's a lot of people that be playing that fake gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have seen some street stuff. You may even have been a part of something here and there. But you wasn't like those dudes that was out there. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, you know what I mean? The real street dude that really was doing what he was doing, he in the feds right now. He in the feds. Like you don't want to be that guy. You want to stay away from that. Them people talking all this other stuff. Oh man, I've been out here. I did this. I did that. They ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing. You know. So y'all gotta be like real careful out here, man. Get your, you know, you gotta really be careful and really get your stuff together because, you know what I mean. Life is a lot better when you really just like putting in the work the right way. When you really getting your deals together, you know. Get the good deal from upstairs, from the man upstairs. Motivate yourself to be better and watch how better things can happen for you. You know what I mean? Get with a crew that's down to do some good stuff. You get with a crew that's down to do good stuff, and then watch what happens. How you really get to rock out. You know what I mean? You really get to rock out with a whole bunch of good stuff when you're doing good things. That's a real fact. I know people want me to get up here and crash out, start cussing and acting crazy and all that. But nah, man, I ain't gonna do that. Why I gotta do that for? You know what I'm saying? I tried the music part. When you come in, you just play some music. So I'm gonna get back to that. But right now, I'm outside. I don't got. It's not like I got a true message for you tonight. I'm just outside. You know, we talking about health. Health is the true wealth. of life, right? Health is wealth. When you when you want to be wealthy, right? You got to be healthy. People be thinking that's a joke. That's why I be telling y'all we hit the gym. When we hit the gym, we hit the gym, baby. When we hit the gym, we be in the gym going crazy. I was just in the gym just now. It's a real workout of life. The workout of life is what matters. I'll tell you that right now. Somebody woke up this morning and ate a donut. You eating donuts? And cut that out. Or enjoy yourself. I don't care what you do. Woo-dee-woo. Man, life is crazy, baby. Life is real. Something special. It's Friday night. Where the party at? I can give you a story hanging out with my man Sensational. I ain't gonna do it tonight though. Where is my dude Sensational at? Sensational, Sensational. I just sent him the link. Come through, Sensational, Sensational. Where you at, Sensational? I just felt like bugging. I just feel like bugging, bugging. All right. Yeah, I feel like going for a drive in the country or the borough. Go somewhere, just like drive around far. Go out to DC or something. I don't know. I ain't going out to DC. That's a lie. I ain't going out there. Maybe hit up Jersey or something. I don't know. Go run up and down I-95 real fast, man. It's really something out here. Something funny. I'm glad it's not a lot of places to get in trouble no more. Back in the days, you come outside. As soon as you come outside, you just into something. You going all over the place. You know what I mean? It's weird because you come out, it's funny when you growing up, when you're young, and you walking, and you walk your way in a whole bunch of stuff, man. When you get your car, let that be a lesson to everybody out there. You get your car, and you like, yo, I can finally drive wherever I want and do whatever I want. You don't drive nowhere. As you get to a certain age, it's like, I'm going to bed, tired. You go to the gym. Some people go to their office, they go to work, then they spin the block, go right back home. You know what I mean? You be like, yo, I need to go ahead and get me something to eat. You can't eat McDonald's, all night. You can do it, you get your little something early, whatever. But once you get older, that McDonald's out the window, baby. McDonald's for the kids. Mickey D's. Yo, who remember that song, McDonald's was my kind of place? They sell me happy cakes. I don't remember that. That was my joint. McDonald's and Mickey D's. Man, I really should go into the country. Just go drive. Go through. Go through like Long Island or something. Hit up the island. Wow, somebody said they 20 and they going through some stuff. You gotta take care of yourself. That's crazy. You gotta take care of yourself. 20 more years. They don't tell people when they hit their 30s, you go through some stuff. When you hit your 40s, pow, pow, baby. When you hit your 40s, man, listen. And the people in the 50s don't tell people in the 40s what be happening when they hit their 50s. So on and so forth. Every time, every dime up. So every 10 up, they don't say nothing. When you're 60, they don't talk to the 50s. When you fucking 70, I know they don't talk to nobody in their 60s. It's just dreadful. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. Each one got to teach one. We all got to show each other some love out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people from the Brooklyn Mall. I'm gonna let this rock for like a 30-minute joint, and I'm going back inside because right now it's late, it's dark. I don't need to see a coyote come out here and just do something crazy. Know what I mean? Y'all not gonna come save me anyway. Y'all, if something was to jump in my car and attack me, y'all gonna start laughing. Know what I mean? Y'all just gonna start laughing. That's alright. I had to take it over to the main road. Get some light. Where I was at, it was dark. Before I go, y'all go ahead in the comment section and let everybody know what you got going on. You got a party popping or something? I don't know. You got some music coming out? One of your friends got a page? I'm not a hater. Share your world. Let everybody know you got love going on out there in the world. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Still going. Still growing. Still glowing. I'm out here just talking shit. Man, when that thing gonna hit over 30 minutes already? Let's go. Time be going slow as I don't know what. Time really be going slow. Next thing I know, here come a deer or something. I don't know. Skunk. Something funky. Nasty beastie type animal. A beast. A beast from... I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm about to get my ass out of here. I got something else I gotta do. I just wanted to run outside and say what's up. Take care of yourself. Type 2 is we need to get rid of that. Let's talk to some people about what's going on with their their stuff. Let's talk to some doctors and that guy who's trying to stop everybody from using medicine. Make him go sit down. You worry about me going to sit down. Why don't you stand up for yourself? On that note, I hit my 30 minutes. I got a lot of things I got to do. I got to get out of here. I'm chilling. You start doing what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got. Yo, I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.